Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on our YouTube account and we are checking out the Temporal Rift. So this is brand new up, guys. We're going to be looking at the teams. I'm going to be looking at the general idea of the Temporal Rift, really what to focus on within the beacon, how to build your teams, and also which badges to choose within here. So Fountain of Time, of course, you want to push this as much as possible. You can see we do get some of our essence and we do get some of our sequence per day. The further that you push this, the more you will get based on the level that we have right here, guys. And also the level is going to make a really big difference with the amount of badges that you can pick up from here, the level of badges that you can pick, and also what it is going to unlock. As you do get further, it does unlock different things within the temporal beacon, which will really help you with progression. Now, within the beacon itself, we are focusing on three specific trees, which is the tank tree, the might tree, and the supporters tree. You can see all three of those trees we have right here are completely maxed out. Reason for this is I do buy the monthly card now, so we do put $20 in there. So the monthly card did yield us the first three levels of this. Every purchase you make will actually give you a little bit more out of here with the temporal feedback. So with the $20 purchase we did, it gave us some of the essence to go ahead and make out and level up some of the temporal beacon. Now, as we get into the Rift, guys, this is the team combination. So in here, you do have an absolute insane amount of loot, guys. It is absolutely crazy how much loot comes out of this place. Even looking at 600 floors in, guys. Stargazer cards, we got scrolls, we got chests out here, we got engraving mats, we got tier stones. We have everything that we're looking for within here, which is the reason why we do want to spend some time and really build out the teams that are within the defense force. So again, focusing on really three specifications that we just looked at. We are on floor 1. So within here, guys, we're going to go with some tanks. Grez, always super strong, guys. He does come with the self-heal as he gets up minions and his minions die. They actually heal him. They come up as shielding. They're a good distraction. Grez is very strong in here. Second hero, of course, that is really strong is Damon, guys. Now, Damon, of course, the stronger the enemy gets, the stronger Damon gets, which is the reason he is super strong in here, guys. Now, of course, to buff those two up, you have to have a buffer in here. Mortis is the choice. There are a couple different variations of this depending if you have Mortis or not. And again, with the support role, he is going to buff up Grez. He is going to buff up Damon, which is going to be very important within these battles. Other big thing to remember, guys, is these are cumulative, meaning that once you defeat a battle, whatever you stay with health and your energy, it will actually go into the next battle. So you have to have your heroes live, which means one of the strongest heroes, guys, that a lot of players do not realize is Hodgkin. Not only is he a tank, has some retaliation ability with his abilities, I believe it's a soul siphon or an energy siphon, but he also is a very big buffer to this team. In addition, he also provides a very strong crowd control aspect, which is the reason we're putting him in this team as well. And the final one, guys, more than anyone, is Silas. Silas is super strong. Not only does he have a continuous heal with his little healing stream, he has the healing haze. It does offset some of the healing that the enemy team does. With the plus 30 signature item, he also does provide a big attack boost to this team. In addition, he also provides an immunity with his ultimate ability, really rounding out this team. Not only that, is they do get the 4 set for the Greyborn bonus, which is nice looking at the team comp. So this is the first team for the defense force. Not really a very heavy, free to play friendly, I would say, by the most part. If you don't have Mortis, there are a couple heroes in there that you can swap just based on a hero. You want to look more at the position than you want to look at the hero itself. So for instance, Grez, Damon, most of those are regular heroes that you build. Hodgkin is in there for crowd control. Hodgkin is in there for a buffer. So even if you went with a couple different heroes and swapped them out in a similar capacity, a similar role to what we have there. Silas is another one, very strong when it comes to the support. Some players I've actually seen swap in a couple different heroes, including the twins within there for the defense force, which makes sense. Now, the second team, guys, is of course going to be our primary standard, which is Ainz, guys. He is still the most powerful hero within AFK Arena. Lucretia is a solid second place, but remember, she gets stronger if heroes die, and this particular essence or instance, you know, we do not want our heroes to die. We want to keep them alive the entire time, which is why Ainz is really good in there. And of course, Ainz is nothing without Albedo, or not as powerful without Albedo. She brings not only the defense, but also the attack rating boost with that plus 30 signature item. Provides immunity with that 3 of 9 furniture, so she is a very solid choice within here. For our damage mitigation and healing, we are going with Merlin. He will start the battle with that damage mitigation factor, does healing. If he dies, which is very important when it comes to the Temporal Rift, if he dies, he will actually go turn into an owl. He will come back, which means that he will not physically die in here unless he dies the second time. So definitely a very strong support hero within here. Now, some of the other ones in here, Arthur, super strong tank, guys. He has solid damage mitigation. When you stack badges behind that, it is super important. Not only that, is he will provide as the buffer for Merlin, and he will be the buffer for Albedo if she's behind him, and also Ainz if Ainz is behind him as well. And then the final one is Talene, guys. Now, a lot of players are using the Awakened Talene. Awakened Talene does not possess the healing ability that the original Talene has. We know the crit is a little bit higher, the shielding is a little bit higher, damage definitely a little bit higher. But to really support the team, we are running Talene, the original Talene, as the support within here. This has been a super solid team that players have been running. We've seen it in the first Temporal Rift. Now it is showing itself in this Temporal Rift. Some of the heroes to really look out, or some of the enemies to look out for. One is Thorin, guys. Thorin's taint ability will usually go on Ainz. So if we are fighting Thorin, we actually swap in the team comp. That is comprised of our first, so running Grez with Daemon. If we see heroes like Athalia, because of the damage mitigation with the second team, we actually swap Athalia into that team. So there are specific team comps that you do have to look at when you're fighting them here. So challenging the team comp, again, we're going to go with this team comp is going to be our first one. So again, we have Grez, we have Daemon, we have Silas, and of course we want him in the middle because it'll heal both of them up, and we'll see exactly how well this looks. Can't control the ultimate abilities. This is just a set the team and go, which I like. Now, when it comes to badges, there we go, guys. So we got our first badges. Number one priority when it comes to badges is getting the badges that give you the most combat rating. So since at this point we do not have any of these combat ratings or any of these badges, we're just going to pick up a badge, which is perfect, as we're going through a couple of our floors. Now within the floors here, you always want to prioritize the easiest floor. Always, always, always. I cannot stress that enough, guys. Always take the easiest floor. When it comes in here, you can see 55,319K or 121 million. Always take the easiest floor. It is much easier, especially before you have relics down there. This is one that has Thorin, meaning we want the taint ability on this team specifically. This is the one that is going to take care of that taint ability. Big buff right there, which is coming right out of the gate from Hodgkin. I love, and the crowd control ability, picking up some more relics. And again, we have Arthur in a formation, Ainz in a formation. So we'll just go ahead and pick one up. And here we go, guys. Ones like this. So we have the Realm of Survival, which is going to be a battle. We have the Blessing Realm, which is going to be nothing, guys. Again, the path that is the easiest. We're going to come into the Blessing Realm. Out of here, we never want to select this Cursed Effect. Guys, the Cursed Effect is not worth it, especially as you get further. Get a random badge. So this is kind of going to be a free floor for us. So we got a badge for Talene. It seems like our other team is getting a really big buff. There we go, guys. We got some more essence out of there. 384, 241. Go with the 241. It has a high difficulty rating, which both of them will have the high difficulty rating. And here is the team we're fighting again. You can see, even looking at the relics, guys, this team does not have one relic. We haven't gotten any relics yet. So if we wanted to, we can actually swap our next team out, which is comprised of a couple different heroes. And the way that we run this, a lot of players do run Merlin up front, but because I have Talene, I'm going to run Talene up front. Big thing with Talene, guys, is within here, if Talene dies, Tailing will actually not die. Tailing will stay alive. So there's the big damage mitigation right off the bat. Ainz' ult, which again, you cannot control the ults. He is going to ult whenever he needs to. So looking at our badges, we have 3 right here. Again, all 3 of these heroes at this time do not have any badges. The badges yield an incredible amount of stats, as you can see here, which is the reason the priority is going to be the stats. Now, the only one that is an exception to this, guys, is there's one Resurging Star badge, which I'm not sure exactly when you get it. It is one of the strongest badges early game, which you absolutely want to go and try to get the faster you can get it. So here, 268 Grievous Realm, 178 Realm of Exploration. Go with the Realm of Exploration, making it very easy. This one, we're going to have the mitigation factor because we have Athalia in here. Very tough hero, but boom, that 20% mitigation right off the bat that Merlin is giving is super important, guys. That is one of the main reasons why we run this team together. Picking up another badge, we have Damon right here, and you can see each time an entity is summoned, the wielder gains 35 energy. We know he summons quite a bit, so we'll go ahead and we'll pick that one up, and so on and so forth as we go through and finish out all of these realms. We're going to get 10 floors in. We're going to pick up some of our loot, hoping to get to level 2. Level 2 is going to yield us the ability to get some new levels within the actual leveling up for the tank class, the sorcery class, and our support class. But right here, the exact same, guys. Want to make sure that we're picking the stats. You can see the increase in the combat rating right here. So we're going to pick that one up. That is what you are looking for. Floras do. So very easy. We're going to restore 50% of our health. Get some free badges out of, or some free loot out of there. 153 and 161. Go with 153. Got a wilder combination here. And this is it, guys. There are, again, hundreds of floors through here. Last time we did this, every time that you had to reset, you actually had to fight an incredible amount of floors again. So you had to literally farm a ton of floors that you had to again. This you can go, I believe it's 5 to 25 floors. That is going to be kind of reset. Again, looking at our abilities here, we're going to go ahead and pick this one up. That is the highest combat rating that we have. So this one, 328, 328. Now, out of the Grievous or the Realm of Survival, I would go Grievous. You can see or the Realm of Survival over here. You can see that we do have the little heart, meaning that if there are no casualties, we are actually going to get a bonus time here. Which, again, between these two, the current room, if we don't have a fatality, we will actually get a bonus reset, which you want as you get into higher levels. The bonus reset is going to be really good. Gorvo's another tank, guys, that you have to be careful with. Gorvo is very strong, and Gorvo can crowd control, doing a considerable amount of damage, so all allies survive. That means we get an extra badge reset. So as we continue in here, badges, you can see 15-7 or 31-8. So that's actually a really, really big increase right there. So we'll go ahead and we'll pick that one up for Albedo. Now you get to the point after you hit so many stages that you start getting more badges essentially than what you're utilizing. So you'll see there will be badges that we're getting. And there's our first loot. So there we go, guys. Not bad. 50 primordial emblems. But like I was saying, there will be a point where you start getting badges for heroes that already have badges. Again, you can see we have a level 2 badge here. 1, 1, 1, and 1. Remember the combat rating, guys. Combat rating is going to be the really strong thing in here. And this one, we should have absolutely changed this lineup because of the taint ability that Thorin has. It can be super detrimental as you get further into AFK Arena. Here we have Silas, and we have Silas. Again, 333, 333, 328. So every time the wielder triggers the ultimate, looking in here, 3 seconds after the wielders, they use the ultimate. They will get a crit rating. We'll go ahead and increase our crit rating right there. 367, see 529, guys. Powerful enemies. There isn't really a huge benefit for fighting the powerful enemies or taking a path that's going to be, a lot more difficult. You can see some of the enemies here are starting to get level 3 badges, which means it's going to be increasingly difficult to get through here, which is the reason why you do get 7 resets per week, guys. That is right. This is running for 90 days. So you have an incredible amount of time within 90 days. So even here, guys, all 3 of these are Hodgkin, 32, 35, and 56. This is a level 3 relic. Absolutely picking that up, guys, because of the stats. 397, 238. Go ahead and do the 238. We're starting to get some higher relics. This team needs some higher relics as well. Remember, the cap right now is 5. So the further you can progress in here, the more you're actually going to see the return when it comes to gaining levels. Levels are going to equal higher badges. Higher badges are going to equal more progression. So make sure you are pushing this hard enough to get through and start not only building out your heroes, but building out your badges. Now looking here, guys, this is what I was talking about. You can see replacing this hero badge level 2 to level 2 is 13. Going 1 to level 2 is 17.6. So that's a pretty good increase. Level 1 to 2, again, 17.3. I'm going to go with this badge, just a level 1 to a level 2. There we go, guys. Continuing, Rising Phoenix, Fallen Hero can come back to life. We'll resurrect just to make it through a very easy floor, which takes us right to the Grievous Realm. Again, 783 difficult. Guys, be very careful. Take the time going through here. Make sure when you get to a certain point, your heroes will die out very fast if you're fighting these difficult realms. And a lot of them, like I had said earlier, there is no reason to fight the super difficult realms in here. So Ainz, again, 1 to 3, that is a massive difference. So 366, 19, 17. I'm going to go from 1 to 3. Even here, I know it does decrease damage. Overall, not the one that we're really looking for Ainz, but the stat boost itself will offset anything, that we're kind of missing within there, because you are getting a very, very big stat boost in there. And even these guys, it's got the skip battle. We could skip all of these battles. A lot of players just push through here kind of as fast as they can. I go through, I like doing the battle. So Arthur, we got a 1-4. So all of these heroes do already have a relic. And what have we got? 18-7. This is the exact same badge. Be cautious of that. It will be no upgrade. 1 to 2, 15,000. So we'll get the 18-7 here. Leveling up Arthur and then continuing to make our way. I'm going to make all the progression that I can. And then we're going to try to gain at least another level. I'm hoping we can pull another level out of here with how far that we've progressed. Once we do get another level, we can level up the class specifics in the beginning, which we might be able to do it now. We can check it out. And again, look at it. Down, down, up. There we go, from a 1 to a 2. Definitely want to go that route. So looking back here, we'll hop in 308. So going back, again, we are still on level 1. We want to get to level 2. Level 2 will actually allow us to level up the tank, the mage, and the support tree a little bit further. So we still have a lot of progression to get in here. But you can see, even the teams, I mean, know where your team's at, guys. 357 million is based on the relics that we have right here. Didn't lose anyone. Ainz took a little bit of damage there. But even there, going 2 to 2, 34, 19, 13, 7. So we could reset the badges on this one, but I'm just going to go ahead and continue through here. 47, 330. Of course, path of least resistance in here. Want to make sure that we're not pushing as hard as we need to go ahead and build in here, guys. Minus 15, 17. So that's a 1 to a 2 level relic. That one's 2 to 2. So we'll go ahead and level that one up and continue building out these relics. Bless Realm again. Make sure you do not choose the middle one. You do not want to have the curse effect. We'll go ahead and take our regular badge. There we go, from a 1 to a 2 on Damon. And we actually made it into, it looked like floor 20. So again, collect up some more loot. This is the big reason, guys, why we're pushing in here. Getting elite stones, getting, everything that you're getting in here. This is almost loot comparable to what we see within the Misty Valley. So you want to make sure that you're pushing, it looks like 250 floors. You have a week to push 250 floors, and then making more progression from there as it comes. We're almost to level 2. As it comes due, Fountain of Time, again, this is going to increase every time that you do level this up. You're actually going to get more per hour. So make sure, guys, again, you're pushing the Temporal Rift. So, guys, I really hope it helped out a little bit. Just kind of a general guide to go through here. We'll go ahead, we'll gain some more levels in the Rift. We'll level up the beacon a little bit more. Leveling up that Fountain of Time, the faster that you do this, the better it's going to work, guys, because you have 90 days. That is right, guys, 90 days to get through this Temporal Rift for an insane amount of loot. So, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.